Are we live to tape?
We're live to tape.
Live to recording. Recorded live. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been a couple weeks for us. If you're in this room watching us record, which
all of you are.
Hopefully it's nobody. Because
this must be sounding strange to all of you because usually this type of an introduction only happens every 3 episodes, and this is
Right. Every 2 episodes?
This is a 2.
It's
a tour.
It's my fault. I take full responsibility as a home purchaser. We are going back to the forest. Yeah, I remember. I remembered where we were offline. We defeated the classic Chinese villain of the evil administrator.
Yep. Oh, that's true, huh?
And now we are gonna tell Mr. Forrest,
Yeah,
hey,
we
cleared your gambling debts.
What did we do? So whose name was Pugnacious, right?
That's right. He had the loaded dice.
Yeah. He didn't know he had the loaded dice, right? No, he did, but he was being made to exhibit his
That Zodiac
worst
guy stole something.
Stole his restraint.
No, stole his Kingmaker, didn't the Kingmaker?
Oh, right, yeah, stole his Kingmaker. I thought you meant...
He had a dragon Kingmaker when we fought the dragon, right? Did we fight the dragon, or did we just...
Yeah, I think so.
We just, like, bopped it on its nose?
Oh, right, you can start doing... I don't know if you do it immediately, but you can start doing side quests soon.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy, trying to bring us down. Don't think too much of yourself defeating Longfang. Listen, don't get cocky.
That's funny. That's a character, I believe. That's a character that you can recruit to your kingdom.
Well, I'm going to recruit him, and then I'm going to deny him any vacation when he asks for vacation time.
Oh, that's the sort of boss you are?
To that guy.
Wow, that's a pretty bold move. That's a pretty bold move.
I'm pretty sure it violates some labor code statute, but there's no labor code in Ni no Kuni, so fuck them. Where's the forest?
It's that way.
This way?
Yep. First star on the right.
Well, you know what? It's a good time to remember how to do the combat.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Alright, this tornado skill.
Woo. Nice.
Yeah, we're getting it. We always threaten each other to play an East game.
Yeah.
This is the closest we've gotten thus far.
That's true.
I'm sure I've said this before. Yeah, we got items.
Have you said it before?
Probably. B, how's your week been? How are you feeling?
My week's been pretty good. I was telling you earlier, I went to the 626 market thing in Santa Monica.
Santa Monica, California. Which is not close to where we live. Don't try to stalk us.
And that was enjoyable and walked through it. My cousin had never been to basically Santa Monica before. And so we walked down the 3rd Street Promenade and all the way down to the end of the pier.
Yep.
And then...
Were people fishing on the pier?
And then back. I didn't see anybody fishing on the pier.
I always wonder. People are always fishing on the pier, and I'm always like, why? Come on, y'all.
Like, how good are
they're
those
gone.
fish?
They're gone. They left in the 40s. Like, they're gone.
And if they're not gone, they're not good.
Yeah, if they're not gone, those fish are not going to get fucking reeled in with your dinky-ass little nylon and your worm. Like, you need a... Oh, there's an arrow. I don't know why I asked where to go. Clearly tells
Oh, hey, look, there's an arrow up there.
Yeah.
I know. You should follow the arrow.
Well, that sounds fun. Santa Monica, California is often a haven for weirdos on the weekends, so I always like going.
True. There was a woman on the promenade just doing some terrible singing.
Nice.
And that was enjoyable. Yeah, it was enjoyable.
When I worked in Santa Monica,
there was also a guy doing a really amazing violin.
Yeah, there's always someone
like
who's
electric violin.
Like, oh my god, what happened? Like, someone get this person a grant.
They were playing.
Juilliard.
Oh my god, what's her name? Bad Guy by
Billie Eilish.
Yeah. On on an electric violin.
That's pretty rad.
And it sounded amazing.
Oh, I went on the wrong ramp. When I worked in Santa Monica, speaking of bad singers, I worked like right off of like where Pico ends, basically, and the ocean starts. And every like Thursday, it was like Wednesday and Thursday afternoons after school, there were these two girls that would sing. They're probably 13 or 14. And they were always like, "Oh, we're saving up for a trip," like blah blah blah. And they had like their like a busted ass amplifier and like one microphone that they would share, and they would take turns singing. And I mean, they had a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of spirit. I really appreciated them. I tried to give them a buck when I could, but they were not going to get to wherever they were going. Just on that. And I was like, I'm so glad that they're like doing it, you know, because it's like, it's actually, in my opinion, with performing, it's much harder to like get the guts to go out and actually perform.
Absolutely.
Because let me tell you, there's a lot of bad musicians that are out there just fucking doing it.
I'm making bank.
Yeah. Not that I wouldn't say they were awful, but they needed refinement.
Oh, okay.
And they weren't getting the refinement.
Can you name any of these people?
No, I don't remember their names. Also, there might still be minors. I don't know what the rules are. But
Have you ever? Go ahead.
I don't know. I was just gonna talk shit. What were you gonna say?
Have you ever been to an urban cafe?
No.
On Pico? Actually, I don't know if it's still there. It was basically at the end of where Santa Monica becomes LA. Just nice-ish. It was a very artsy, hipstery cafe / show space.
Is that where did we go there that one year we went to Anime Expo?
What?
We went to a really rad coffee shop that I was like, this place is definitely gonna close because it's too cool to exist. And it was like, it was on.
I don't remember.
Probably not, because it wasn't that close to LA. It was like off of Bundy.
Yeah, that's where I learned that Tomy is just not somebody you want to play card games with. Not
happened?
because, well, at least because Tomy.
Hey, fans of the
Tommy-
show will know
Tommy-
how good you are at playing cards by the time we get to this
Tomy
episode.
loves card games.
Oh.
Like physical card games, especially, and is just a freaking monster. We were playing Speed, and Tomy like finished her half of the deck before I made like my first move. And I used to think I was good.
You fool. You know what? Speed is ruthless, though.
It's like when you, I guess maybe not you, shots fired.
No,
watch
no.
people who play Smash Brothers that aren't good.
Oh. I'm so envious of like good Smash players. Some of you watching might have participated in this, but Smash Brothers was the game of choice in law school. And I was clearly the worst Smash Brothers player. Actually, I took a lot of inspiration for my Wii Fit trainer from one of your cousins, who I won't name here.
Oh.
But they know who they are. And I don't want to call somebody out, you know. And,
Yeah, because somebody who plays ranked, who plays online.
You know what I mean? I don't want unnecessary challengers coming to his door.
He sent me a really I found it unkind Smash Bros meme.
Oh.
Basically saying that, basically calling me out to play a game.
Well, you're no pushover at Smash Brothers.
Oh, but I have literally the last time I played was your bachelor party, and the time before
that barely counts.
The time before that may have been.
Well, we also played at your bachelor party.
Huh?
We also played at your bachelor party.
That's true.
Which is where I got my ass handed to me. Just nonstop.
I haven't played in a while. Maybe I should boot up my. I used to play. I tended to play a couple times online when I was living at my parents' house, and their internet was shit.
Was this Smash the Wii one?
I think there's a Brawl. So I haven't done online in a while. in about a decade, I guess.
I mean, the Smash Ultimate, the online is fucking garbage.
Oh, really?
It's terrible. It's
no,
so
I played
bad.
I played online with you once.
I'm pretty sure it was bad.
Shortly after, I guess if we're not naming people, other person's bachelor party.
Well, with Smash Brothers, it's definitely a bachelor party.
Here goes nothing.
Is it Milan's bachelor party?
It was. Yes, it was.
I don't care about naming Milan. He can fucking.
Oh, okay.
He can defend himself. Man, but that's funny. That's like. We should. All the tools are.
I was like,
are there for us
yeah.
to have a regular Smash thing. Am I not strong enough to kill this guy?
Well, you should be fine. Oh, unless your weapons are terrible.
Well, they're okay. I mean, I'm doing damage, so I'm not.
Maybe this guy is just a tank.
This will fucking murderate him. I remember that.
Speaking of games, do you ever watch Hot
You
Ones?
know Kuni? Only because of you.
So there was one recently, which dates us, I guess. There was one with Kieran Culkin.
Uh huh.
And the question he was asked about video games, because they're like, we hear you like video games. What's a video game you like? And he immediately started geeking out. They needed to cut the question because I guess he was just going on and on so much.
Do you remember what games he named?
The first one that he talked about, which you went just crazy over, was
Freedom Fighters.
how much he loves Castlevania.
All right.
And he was like, he got so good at Castlevania, he said he can pretty much consistently beat the game in 15 minutes now.
Yeah.
He doesn't speed run for a living, but he just casually speed runs Castlevania. I don't even know if he knows what speed running is.
Yeah. When you break those NES games, though, they're like 10 minutes. Like Castlevania 1, especially. Like when I beat that game, it was with like completely legal emulation and like, trainers and stuff. So I didn't die because I just wanted to see what the game was like.
Yeah, of course.
There's no fucking way I'm beating that game legitimately. And it took like 30 minutes. You know, like as a kid, I never beat it, and I probably played it for months, years. But anyway, I'll cut you off. Go ahead. What else?
Oh no,
what else did he name?
I don't remember. I think I was just, that was just one that I was. I mean, 15 minutes. If you're a Castlevania speedrunner now, is like nothing. I think it was in the top.
The world record's like
300.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Which is still,
world record's like in the 13 or 12 or 13 or something like that. But like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then to just do that. Whenever I attempt, there have been times where I'm like, maybe I'll try speedrunning a game. Every time I start playing that game, or I'm like, maybe I'll speedrun it, I'm like, oh my god, this game is just so good, and I just start doing side quests.
What are the games that you're like, I could definitely speedrun this game?
It's been like Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are.
I've done that. I think I did that with Bioshock. Actually, we were just talking about like Bioshock Infinite. For a second, I was thinking about it with a Nier Automata. Yeah, I mean those three especially.
Nier is like. I mean, I think the action in that game is good, but yeah, it's not really like if you're just like skipping through all the story stuff, it's pretty short and the world's like pretty linear. So I could see that one being a good candidate. Well,
usually when people speedrun Nier, they do like to an ending. Mm-hmm. It's like a common speedrun is just A.
Yeah, just the easy.
And I mostly was like, oh my god, speedrunning that game must be freaking difficult. And then I don't know if I have the skill to do some of these skips. And then I saw a GDQ where a guy with one hand was speedran it in like less than an hour.
Yeah, but those GDQ are like, I beat it with like a banana attached to like some wires.
Yeah.
A creepy snake-headed weirdo. Do you know a creepy snake-headed weirdo?
Yes. Their name is Jim. which would be hilarious. That was the
I
guy's
thought
name.
Nyal was a bad guy, but I was waiting to hear that him and the casino people were in cahoots and they were going to try to fleece me for my kingdom.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not too negative.
he doesn't seem...
The horn one.
I mean, his people might consider him a bad guy. I mean, doesn't seem like a very good leader to bet your forest in a random game of dice.
Yeah, it's like you got problems, dude. Like, it's not even really your forest.
I mean, it is called Niall's Forest.
Yeah, but it's not really. You know, other people live
Oh.
there. Like, they would probably object.
Yeah, but, you know, they don't have Phoenix Wright there to help him out.
Oh, kingdom has disappeared. Am I gonna time travel?
So,
That's a good question.
he's an
Tommy.
allegory.
Whatever he is, looking to pinch people's king's bonds. Oh, okay. He's telling me who stole the dragon. I should have been paying attention.
Well, as we've established in previous things, Daniel and cutscenes aren't necessarily the best of friends.
Nope, hate him. The horned one. My Warhammer fans out there are gonna know what I'm thinking of.
I'm not a big Warhammer person, so who's the horned one?
He's the Skaven, the rat people have there's like a chaos god. He's like the horned rat.
And this
And
is
that's it. That's the Skaven go yes,
Cool.
and then they have cool. They blow shit up. They're cool.
And Warhammer's a good game, yeah.
It depends on which one you're talking about. Generally, yes. There's enough of it out there where I can say that with confidence. It all evens out to a 7 out of 10. For those of you, again, for my Warhammer fans out there, they're gonna this weekend officially announce. Well, I'll say after this.
What, 10th edition?
10th edition, yes. I'm very excited. Oh, damn! They built stuff.
Yeah. You have a freaking kingdom.
Well, I have a building. People from Ding Dong Dell got out. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, in theory, they were focusing on the castle first.
See, what I would do is I would execute those people because they're clearly spies. I'm assuming that's not a feature in this game.
True.
You can't execute traitors or perceived traitors.
I mean, look, I'm not going to say that if that is a thing,
Look at
Evan's
this.
probably not.
Look at this. I'm not fucking wrong. Look at what he's asking.
He
Just make me the minister of finance. Let me be in charge of all the money.
I just bet my freaking forest.
Yeah.
I should be responsible
Come
for
on.
money.
There's none that can pinch a penny like I can.
Pinching pennies,
Bro.
like,
I'm
literally
sorry.
is not going to help you metaphorically.
That sounds. You're a child. Come on, dude. Pirate and president. The president, who is probably appointed a treasury secretary.
Okay, that's a more reasonable.
Yeah, I'm down. I trust Batu.
Clearly, Roland isn't great at defense.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay,
Well,
advise him against.
Not even a
Niall.
capital A, huh?
Advise against Niall is the.
Definitely a little because it was eviscerated by nuclear weapons. Chief Consul. That means that he's like an international relations person.
So he's the Secretary of Defense or Secretary of State,
Yeah.
but not.
Wait, how come you didn't hereby appoint everybody
He
else?
is second king. Have you watched Gurren Lagann?
No. I don't know what that is. What is that?
That is actually a mecha anime.
What? Are you lying? Is that real?
No, yeah. It is one of the best mecha anime ever made.
Okay, hold your horses.
No. It is objectively one of the best mecha
Can we have a spoiler-free synopsis?
Okay.
This is for me. This is not for the audience.
Spoiler-free synopsis. All right. Humanity lives underground.
All right.
They have been forced underground by beastmen who live on the surface until.
Call our kingdom
Oh,
Wait, what's he calling it? What is it? Can I pick the name? I can't pick the name?
evermore.
What I would not have gone with that.
Well, what do you think?
No. Yeah, that was a great idea. You just gave me a job. I'm not gonna say no. What about the United States of America? What about that?
That would be hilarious.
Or whatever it's called, Eagle Land, whatever. Roland.
Clearly, that's what Roland is angling towards in the future. This is so far only one country. They need to bring more sovereignties into their fold in order for it to be the United States. And soon, Evan's going to be the only one with the Kingmaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen up, ye matey curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you.
Just a baby boy.
Attention.
What's he gonna
Jeez.
say?
That's, yeah, putting somebody on the spot. A speech would have been well enough. A rousing speech?
Thank you all.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Building our new kingdom won't be easy.
He's a baby boy. He's a little baby
but
boy.
we will build it.
He's going to learn how to project.
Beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Got one.
I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
Yeah,
All right.
they were aroused.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
You know, I forgot what all their voices sounded like because the voice acting is so
This
selective.
is where it all begins.
Yeah.
Here and now, our kingdom.
I love Evan's voice.
With you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Do you guys believe in hell?
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked
Neil?
Neil? Okay.
their new nation,
That's not how Neil is spelled.
and Evermore took its first full
It's a fantasy world.
Yeah, with fucking fantasy spelling apparently,
a kingdom where everyone
and fantasy vowels and consonants.
I would love somebody, I'm guessing Irish, maybe Scottish, in the comments to tell us if that is
Oh yeah,
how Neil is pronounced, how
Yeah.
that's pronounced.
it probably is. Once I heard Saoirse Ronan pronounce her name, I was like, I'm in over my head. I gotta just defer to these.
Well, once I heard Jen say the name of her
For someone with a
Cyberpulp character, I was just like, no, okay, whatever. It's what Niamh,
I am
I think.
happy.
Does it pronounce
Oh,
Neve?
Neve. Well, that's her. That's her flexing her
There's so much we
freaking
don't know.
her linguistics degree. That's it.
And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
Hmm.
You can't, on your own.
No.
But you're not on your own, are you?
You are on your own.
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me. The best friends I could ever hope for.
That I made 2 days ago.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to.
A failed president, a pirate, and the
You'll get
pirate's
there in the end.
daughter.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better.
Ah,
I'll see you again soon, Evan.
that curious boy is so encouraging.
Soon.
By God. Yes. Is that Ganondorf in the bottom right? Boy, we haven't talked about that Zelda trailer yet.
When that trailer, when they showed Ganon and maybe other thing,
Demise or whatever?
Demise, yeah, maybe and maybe Demise.
Demise, I said it right.
I like Tommy was in a call, a work call, and I watched it and I just audibly gasped.
Yeah.
Just started freaking
Because he
out.
looks so badass. He looks like what I was hoping the fight at the end of Breath of the Wild was gonna be like. Oh, real like the Twilight Princess duel or like the
or the
Windmaker
Skyward
duel.
Sword duel.
Yeah, just like a good sword fight.
Boom, boom.
I don't know, man. That game seems like it's gonna be nuts as usual. You see, my favorite shot was like Link in that like mech, that rectangle mech that he made. I'm like, what is this game?
It's gonna be the greatest game ever made.
Yeah, it's like, I mean,
There's no way it's not. I think I watched one of the trailers and I said it. Tell me, all right, this is the best Zelda ever made. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do from here on out. This is the best Zelda ever made.
Well, I remember last year when Elden Ring was coming out, and Zelda was supposed to come out the same year, and then they delayed it. Like, a lot of like games journalists on Twitter were like, "Hey, congratulations to Elden Ring on winning Game of the Year!" Like, because Zelda is the only possible thing that was gonna like capture that that imagination of like gamers from around the world.
Yeah,
Zelda's incredibly popular.
I'm looking so forward to like the video that Agianoma did, which was like here's things. Yeah, it was like
make a meat arrow or whatever.
Yeah, make a meat arrow, or just like jump through ceilings.
Yeah.
Like what now?
So they're definitely gonna give Link like it's just gonna be like 4 different abilities, I'm guessing.
Well, he mentioned that it's all the abilities from the first game plus new ones.
Yeah, but I think you start with like. Well, I don't know. I only am going off of a blurb on Nintendo's website where they're like, you start in the sky, and Link is like learning the ropes.
Ah, you gotta learn
What
new
is
things.
this?
Blah blah blah
Link
blah.
can sit down and issue orders to his subjects. Yes. Saying,
Yeah, I really like the new trailer.
This is what I'm fucking talking about.
And I loved in the new trailer the crap. What's it called? That you can rewind Octorok's attacks back at them.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's totally insane.
Oh yeah, I was telling you about Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah.
So okay. Evan loves taxes.
Fuck yeah.
So humanity has been forced underground for who knows how long by beastmen. And they've basically just been living underground. I'm blanking on the main character's name. Fuck. Shinta?
Artyom.
But the main character, his village, all they do all day, every day to try to make the village bigger so that more people can live, so they don't have to kill people, I guess, is dig. And it's the one thing he's good at. No, he happens to like it. And one day he gets caught in a sort of a collapse, and he finds the head of a small mecha.
Hang on, I'm sorry. The Higglery?
Yeah. So you make higgledies.
Come on down, your local Higglery.
And yeah, they go to the surface and they find out that the beastmen force people underground using mechas. And so they have this tiny mech thing that they can use to
So it's like one mech versus like one cool mech versus like the Beastmen mechs. Is that what's happening?
not I don't want to give like away too much, but eventually they learn that they can take over beastmen mechs.
All right.
But yeah,
That sounds cool. I would
it's
watch
fucking
that.
amazing. And there's a character that's in the thing, or that has just one of the best lines ever, because the main character isn't very good at believing in himself.
Right.
So this character Kamina says, "Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you."
You know, Milad used to say that to me all the time until he stopped believing in me. But now I know where it's from.
Yeah, that's where that's from. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Is that played straight, or is that like as silly, meant to be silly?
It's meant to be. It is silly, but it is. It is absolutely like meant straight. Because the main character doesn't believe in himself, but he does believe in Kamina. And so Kamina's like, well, I believe in you. So if you can't believe in yourself, believe in me and how much I believe in you. I guess. which sounds ridiculous, but it's also
Boy.
just really nice.
I sure forgot about Chinggis.
And Kunbish, but Chinggis is the best one.
Hunting Lodge. So they're not. None of them are particularly good at. Oh, weapons.
Weapon shop. You can hit Y. Is this the recommended personnel? Yeah. Well, you don't have a Hunter's Lodge
I was
thing
just
yet,
gonna assign
right?
everybody, yeah. Okay. Level 1 melee weapon development. Okay. I don't have staff.
As an
to do the
aside,
rest.
we're gonna have to figure out how we want to do this.
Do what?
This bit. Because this is all real time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck. I want to get out of
Oh, did
this
it
mode.
finish already? It might have finished it. Did it finish the thing already?
Oh, am I meant to?
Oh, yeah. Research completed.
We'll just do some fast motion grinding. That's how we'll do it.
Woo!
Mass materials, personnel to work there. Yeah. Cool. All right, we did it. We're rich. We have a kingdom. Well, I guess we'll find out if the kingdom ever moves.
Huh? You don't think the kingdom moves?
I don't know. I don't want to ask.
I mean, if the king goes somewhere, aren't they the kingdom? You know, the king. Asgard wasn't a place; it's the people.
Dear God. You're right. I mean, technically that's what we did here. We just went to a field and it's like, now it's a kingdom.
Oh yeah. She's the one with the higgledies.
Martha's Cottage. People vacation there every year.
You mean Martha's Vineyard?
No, I mean Martha's Cottage.
Oh.
That's the Martha's Vineyard is the real world version of the Nino Kunified Martha's Cottage.
Wow. Oh.
See, I was trying to make a joke there and then I had to explain it and it's not funny anymore.
It's a very claptrap thing. I do that occasionally, actually, where I will literally explain the joke because I'm thinking of Claptrap from Borderlands 2 talking about what makes a joke funny. And he says, he goes, and that's one of the things he mentions, like not doing, but he does it anyway. He's like, this is funny because such and such and such.
Boy, talk about a character that just has fallen from grace, man. I used to think Claptrap was hilarious, and then as I got closer and closer to adulthood, I was like, you know what? Claptrap is kind of annoying.
Yeah. I feel like he was better. And then they just overused the crap out of him.
Oh yeah, I mean that's part of it.
Like they just made him overstay his welcome. Have you ever finished? That's not how to. How many of the Borderlands DLCs have you actually finished?
I finished. I didn't finish any of them. No, was Dr. Zed, Zombie Dr. Zed, is that Borderlands 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished that one. For 2, I did the Captain Booty. Mm-hmm. And for 3, I did none of them.
Yeah. I feel like every one of those games, at some point, I was doing the DLC. I was like really into it, and I was doing the DLC. Like I did the I want to say the Roland DLC in 1. It wasn't the Crimson Lands. What was that? But it was the Atlas DLC, and the Dr. Zed one. And I was like really into it, and then I got to the Claptrap one, and I was just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
Just a hard. This has gone on for way too long, and the same thing happened with 2. Where I did like 2 or 3 of the DLCs. Definitely the Bunkers and Badasses. and that other one, the Captain the Oasis thing.
Yeah, I like the skimmers in that one. That was fun.
And then
I did do the Bunkers and Badasses one also. That one was okay.
And then just kept on releasing DLC, and it's like this, like I guess, but it's just they weren't doing anything new, I guess.
Do you remember though in Borderlands 2 when they would announce new characters and it was like a thing? It was like a Smash character.
Oh yeah.
I miss those days because they had what's her name with the robot?
Gage.
Yeah, and then they had
I'm forgetting his name.
Psycho guy. Yeah, and
Krieg, I think, right?
Krieg, and then there was somebody else. There was a third character they announced.
Oh, was there? I genuinely don't remember. I don't
remember either.
Gage. I think Gage was free and you had to buy Krieg, and I didn't feel like buying Krieg.
Yeah. Well, Gage also, remember the controversy with girlfriend mode.
Oh, yeah. And then the one game dev saying, the guy who said that, was it Randy Pitchford?
Yeah, Randy Pitchford said that.
The lead game designer was like, well, Randy Pitchford sucks at games, so that's the mode he's playing on.
Are you ready to order?
Fresh baked bread, yes please. I will take 5 breads.
Is that movie ever coming out?
I thought it was on track. I thought they
I heard like they announced it wrapped or something.
I thought they shot it already. Isn't Kate Blanchett in that movie?
Is she?
I'm pretty sure it's Kate Blanchett, and there's there's a massive cast, star-studded.
Yeah, it was going to be weirdly Kevin Hart as Roland.
That's cool. Whatever. He's not really.
He's like 3 feet tall. Not that Roland can't be 3 feet tall.
Also, Roland's like pretty. I don't know. None of the characters, I guess, are particularly well developed. So. IMO. Don't comment about that in the comment section, Mom. I know you love Borderlands 2.
I think I legitimately think the only well-developed or developed characters in the Borderlands games, which is Borderlands 1 and 2, are the Sirens.
Yeah, although they really could have gone way further.
They didn't
with
do
that.
enough, I thought, in the third one.
Wasn't one of the two like live streamers a siren? Were they both a siren?
The bad guys in 3?
Yeah.
The bad guys in 3 were sirens.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. But I mean, as far as like the main character, the playable character Siren, who I played as, and I'm totally forgetting her
She's
name.
like in the monastery or whatever.
Yeah, Maya from 2. They go to the you
first one is
go
Lilith.
to the monastery that Maya was raised in.
Maya, yeah. Who's the third one?
What was her name? She was the Indian woman.
Holy shit, man! It's been so long.
Oh my god, I hate myself for not knowing. What was your name?
As long as it's not Chinggis.
Do-do.
Who I have?
I'm looking up her name. Amara.
Oh god, I knew I was gonna be upset the minute you said it.
Oh, alright.
Because I hate it when I know it, and then you say it, and I'm like, of course. What else could it be? Yeah, you played as her. I played as. Shit, who else? Who are the other characters in that game? In 3.
Mose. Who's the Rolandish Axton type character? There's Flack, right? He's the robot character. And
Dude, I can't remember at all. I'm confusing.
he was voiced by Sungwon Cho or ProZD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Zane,
Zero is Borderlands 2.
who was the assassin-ish character, who just Zero's Borderlands 2.
What am I doing?
Let them get away. This should work. Now's our
I think just as far as characterization, which is kind of weird. The first two games, you can like make more people come to you, I believe. I forget what button you press. Square? No. There's a button that you can use to summon troops.
This should work.
Is it L2, R2? Nope.
Let's look at the controls.
Triangle, maybe?
Not a button.
Yeah. I think that's it. No?
Charge!
Skirmishes. How do you summon troops? I'm gonna just open the tutorial.
Man, so mother.
I'm gonna talk to the intern.
Can't afford to lose.
It's A.
It's A. Oh, I was saying. I was saying PlayStation controls.
Listen, I'm a gamer. I know what you meant.
I appreciate that.
Bomb squad. Oh no!
Oh no!
Chinggis is defeated.
Now's our chance.
Oh no! You can use your special tactics.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Chinggis can return now. You can
No,
just
I don't think-
resummon Chinggis.
I don't think Chinggis comes back. Do they just shoot automatically?
Yeah. I think you can hit there's a button you can do to make them do more things,
Can't afford to lose. This should work.
but I don't remember.
This should work. Bomber square. Don't let them get away. This should work. This should work. Bomber square.
Boy.
Boy,
Boy, I'm
this
gonna
is
just,
grindy as fuck.
I'm gonna just go ahead and just leave this battle. Game over?
Evan died.
That's such a definitive scream. You're dead. Yeah, evermore is no more.
You couldn't defend your territory.
Well, you know what? Let's come back to this.
Oh,
Let's come back to this. We can still go. What is that thing?
the Zapwing? What?
No,
Oh,
that
that
big old-
thing.
that
The
big old-
Guardian thing?
Mossy
Ooh.
Monument.
It looks like it's strong.
You don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. Punch above our weight.
Yeah. But it's fine. It wasn't like,
Watch this.
ooh. Okay, that's strong. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Look at that. Look at all that damage I'm doing.
Hey, it's not a boss.
All I need to do is get them to just set up for Demi, and then I'm good.
I think you can also lock on.
I don't need it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Do 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 do.
Oh, you know the question that we asked ourselves last time. How the fuck do you use an item?
Triangle. I mean, whatever that is. Y,
It's not why.
X, start. Yeah. Was that it? Was it start?
Yep. That's what happens when you take. You should not take breaks playing an RPG.
When you come back from a break from RPGs, it should ask if you want to do a tutorial.
Yeah.
Like, it's been 5 days. Do you want a tutorial on how to play
Animal
again?
Crossing. Where have you been? You've been gone for 5 billion years.
Whoa. That was an attack.
That's why people love Dragon Quest, man. Because Dragon Quest is just like Alright, you just fucking pick the commands and it's really simple.
That guy's about to explode.
Yeah, I don't
Evan,
know.
what are you doing?
Get out of there!
Oh. Do you have an angel sensor or something? I think that's what it's called. A sixth sensor? No, it's magic. Angel's tier,
Angel's tier.
right?
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's okay, we can take these guys. He's dead. He's toast. Look at that. Look at
Nice.
that. Look at that.
I forget. Is this an old RPG? As in, they don't heal you automatically when you're done with the fight?
I believe that is correct. Yep. Ugh. Well, I don't need to be healed.
Oh. Why not?
Because I have a dodge button. Alright, you know what? We should grind more because we just should.
Are you sure?
Boy, if only there was an RPG that didn't require you to grind and let you play cards.
Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy
What?
8?
No? B, what other card games has Tomy defeated you at?
I mean, pretty much every card game that I've ever played. So
Were you ever a Yu-Gi-Oh player when we were younger?
Not really. No, I like collectible card games always just seemed like a lot of money.
They are.
Or trading TCGs, you know. So like, I never got into Magic. I had a bunch of Pokemon cards. I just had them like to collect. I didn't play the Pokemon card game because I didn't really understand it. I also don't really have the patience for a lot of like.
We're going to Cloud Coil Canyon, right?
Yeah.
I went the wrong way.
I didn't have like. You can also teleport there, I believe.
Really? People
Trip-
screaming right now.
Trip door map, yeah. I forget which one.
Let's just go Sidewinder Gorge and then.
Yeah,
So
I think I was talking to your wife about this. I can be very impatient with games. Ooh.
With card
that
games? Is this her?
No. It's a musical Sky Pirate? Like, I'm just more like with games that are like strategy games. As I guess you as you saw in Inscription.
Yeah. fans of the show have already witnessed that in full force.
Yeah, especially in that one game or the puzzle thing where I just like brute forced it to open the
like set up the cards so that you unlock the drawer or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I don't have time to figure this out. I'm just gonna.
Listen, I definitely just at some point I was like, I gotta get this done because I have shit to do. I'm gonna look up these solutions.
I mean, that's why I think. I mean, your love of strategy and tactics games is very admirable.
So on this topic, it's funny. My wife Alexandra, big fan of the television program Fruits Basket, and is currently rewatching it. Am I going?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it wasn't Cloud Coil Canyon.
You're in Cloud Coil Canyon.
No, but she's not in Cloud Coil Canyon.
Oh, Hideaway Hollow.
Well, I'm gonna just walk there. And she's like, we were talking about like shows that or things that we rewatch or replay or whatever.
Is she rewatching the original or the remake?
I believe it's the original, but it's whatever's on Crunchyroll, so I have to check. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. But the question came up of like, like she was kind of saying, stuff that I like to watch, because she was trying to make comparisons between that and Buffy, another show that she loves and has rewatched. Mm-hmm. But typically, she's not really like a rewatcher. Mm-hmm. Like there's some folks we know who are like, I'm gonna watch the same show over and over again because I love this thing.
Yeah. Like my dad.
And she asked me, whatever. She drew some parallels between Fruits Basket and Buffy, like power, school, girly. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Oh, what about you? Like what kind of stuff? Like, what's the through line for you for like things that you rewatch?" And I'm like, I really couldn't. The closest I could come to any kind of comparison was like games where you push little dudes around a map and tell them to do stuff. And even then, I would hardly call it. I'm not ready for this. We'll come back later. But I couldn't like. Okay, like how do you draw a through line with like Zelda? I know it's not first-person shooters, and I know it is strategy games, but it's not exclusively strategy games.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it. Like, like RP, like I don't know, like having a sword fighting game, like that's definitely a thing, like a Zelda.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know if are you able to draw a through line for yourself with like specifically things you like repeat or rewatch.
I guess for me, I like things with lots of lore.
As my dear friend Henry put it, fairy games.
Like world building fairy games.
Yeah, because he thinks Link is a fairy. He's like, you like fairy games. I guess.
Yeah.
In the game he was referring to, there is in fact a fairy.
That's hilarious.
But that's like a good way of kind of describing like a fantasy game where you're like a little plucky kid who's like going on. Like, yeah, that's a good through line.
And I don't know. I guess through lines like that.
I mean, you're as much of a fairy game fan as I am.
Yeah, true.
So that's definitely true. But I don't know that that's the whole story.
I think I like stories about,
Gosh.
I don't know, people or kids, I guess, usually trying to just
All right.
fix or not become adults. I was
Grotto.
I was saying to Tomi, I think it was yesterday, that it's so, like, adults, we go out of our way, like, adults hate our existence so much that we go out of our way to, as quick as possible, make children feel the same way about the world. By, like, you can't have fun right now. You have to go do work. Or you have to live your life according to grades. And so...
I hate grades.
I guess I really like that in Persona 5, where they're like, we're railing against just adults who are tearing the world apart.
Shitty adults.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I guess.
I feel like that's gonna put you on a crash course for a real "Are we the baddies" moment at some point in the next 20 to 50 years.
Oh, we're totally the baddies.
Yeah,
I mean, we did just play Freedom Fighters.
that's true. But we're the good guys, though.
I guess we didn't
Manhattan.
just.
I mean, they think we. Well, no.
No, they won't. They'll think it's even longer.
Yeah.
To them, it
Like,
will be.
fuck, that was like 2 years
It will
ago.
be longer. Yeah.
After all those Metal Gear Solid first level replays.
Whamsters.
So I don't know if you were following, but these Whamsters stole a pot from Auntie Martha, and we have to fucking murder them as a result.
Not Auntie Martha, but like.
Is it Auntie? Am I saying it weird?
No, you're saying it fine. I was just making a reference to aunt and auntie being like anti, like against,
Oh, like
opposite,
Bro, I'm
reverse
I'm
Martha.
Auntie Martha, bro. I'm Auntie Martha. Bizarro Martha.
Yeah,
Bizartha.
Bizartha. What was that?
Wow, that was incredibly easy.
The Zartha?
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a pot. It was a rub-a-dub scrubber.
What was that from?
Yippee!
The Light of Zartha. That was Men in Black.
That's
too.
from Men in Black, yeah.
What?
If this happened to you, would you be like, yeah, sure? Or would you be like, I'm okay. I don't have any change. I'm sorry.
I'd probably do what you said. I don't have. I would not be as calm as they are.
Well, I'm not about to just foolishly go that way. Damp damp wizard's wand. You're saying
Yeah.
the wizard was damp?
Yeah. Would you prefer it's a dank wizard's wand?
That'd be funny.
Yes.
I mean, I would like some dank wizard spells.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is her name? Millennia?
What? Hey,
Millennia. Yes. Millennia.
The dreamer's,
dreamer's key.
That feels important.
yeah.
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 Oh, it's the door on the other way, I think. Do,
Gosh.
do, 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 do.
You want me to do it. You want me to do it. Like, is it just me or did the first game have a lot more voice acting?
I feel like the first game had a lot more voice acting.
Because I like Mr. Drippy is like it lives in my brain, but like
Yeah.
this little
Lofty.
Lofty, I'm like I don't even. You could be any. You could be, hey, I'm Lofty. I don't even know what you sound like.
Yeah.
He sounds like Mr. Drippy,
What?
But, he only
but
sounds
less
like,
old. Mr. Drippy sounds like a middle-aged British comedian. This sounds like a British comedian in their 20s.
It's because of Mr. Drippy that I would say flip and flip all the time.
Really? Hmm.
Dream Fragment. There are 9 in total. I
So-
wonder if I have to get them all.
9.
Yeah, dude.
So do you mostly do like in life repeat video game comments, or do you also do like movie comments or movie quotes?
I try to do movie quotes. My job is heavily based on quotes from The Princess Bride and The Three Amigos and some other movies.
Your job?
Yeah, all my coworkers are just into films and they quote movies all the time. And I'm like, I should really watch Animal House again.
Wow, they just quote Animal House all the time.
Not just Animal House, but that's among the many. I mentioned that I like Spinal Tap, and that got me some points early on.
Nice, nice.
It's
I've never seen Spinal Tap.
got some funny moments. You know, I always like that D minor is the saddest of all keys.
Is it like a joke in Spinal Tap? Is it supposed
It's funnier. It's funnier
Is it
when
funny?
you're playing the piano. And you're watching the movie for an hour and a half, and you just get the context.
I guess it's one of those had to be there moments.
It is. And you had to be there next time on No Technical Difficulties.
Next time.
That didn't make any sense.
Next time on No Tech.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.